So the question today is, KG, does it make sense for me to buy a house right now? Will I lose money if I do buy a house right now? I'm glad you asked that question. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. Hey there, this is KG. I'm a realtor with Fairfax Realty in Greenbelt, where we help buyers to buy their dream home and sellers to sell their houses. And we do this in the Maryland, DC, and Virginia regions. So if you're looking to buy, sell, move, or invest in real estate, contact us below. We'll take care of you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates once we upload a new video. So the question is, does it make sense to buy a house right now in this hot, crazy real estate market, June 2022? Will I lose money if I do eventually buy a house now? Those questions are legitimate questions for home buyers that are seeing what is going on in the market. So I'm going to discuss that in a minute. So listen, what has been going on in the real estate market the first quarter of 2022, even now to the summer of 2022? We're in June right now and the market is crazy hot, right? Unfortunately for buyers, market is still high, interest rates is high. Right now we are in the territory of 6%. This is a huge change from what we were last year. Last year we were like 3%, 3.5% interest rate, but now it's 6%. Also the home prices, right? So January, when we look at January, what happened in January 2022, the average sales price of a house in the United States is $376. Here comes May, the data that came out last week in May, saying the average asking price, sales price is $474. I mean, this is a serious issue if you're a home buyer. And so that question tends to come up. Does it make sense to buy a house right now? Will I lose money if I buy a house right now? So let's discuss it. So before you venture out to buy a house and thinking if you're going to lose money, there are two things that you need to know, right? If you're buying a house, you want to make sure you have a 5-year plan. What am I talking about? 5-year plan means you're not looking to move in the next 5 years. You're not looking to sell the house in the next 5 years because it takes that much time to be able to recoup the money that you put in the house. We're not even talking about the down payment, we're talking about closing costs. So if you have a 5-year plan and you don't need to move in 5 years, then definitely you want to look at buying a house. And also make sure, listen, the interest rate is high, I understand that. We want to make sure you can afford where you're buying, what you're buying, right? Don't speculate. Make sure you can afford the house you're buying. So now to answer your question, should I buy a house right now? Listen, if you can afford the house, you can qualify for the house, go ahead and buy it. Are you going to lose money if you buy a house? No. Why? There's reason. If you do it the right way, if you do it right, you will not lose money. Why? Okay, let's talk about it. So when you buy a house, it's different from when you invest in equity market, right? When you invest in stock market, because of all the stocks market, people now have access to internet to look at stock market. Some people tend to think buying a house is the same thing as investing in stock market or in cryptocurrency. Let's compare both. So let's say, for instance, you invest in cryptocurrency and the coin's value went down. You invest 10,000, 20,000, how much money you invest, and the value went down. You are more likely, and it continues to go down, right? You're more likely to lose all your money. I mean, if the value continues to go down and you're not putting more money, you're going to lose all your money. I mean, that's just the way it is. But listen, if it's not the same thing as a real estate. You buy a house, you put your money in it, the value goes down, it doesn't make any difference. You still have that tangible house. You're still living in the house. So in the case of market crash, there's not going to be a market crash. I'm just saying, just in case of market crash, it doesn't make any difference. You're still paying down your mortgage. You're still living in your house. It doesn't make any difference to you. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to know when you're comparing. Equity market is different from real estate market. Real estate is a tangible asset. You're living in the house. Secondly, right, even if there's a crash, for instance, let's just say there's a crash, they're not going to give you the house for free. You know that, right? The house is not going to be given to you for free. So, you know, we have pundits, specialists, all these people that think they know, and I hope they know. I've been saying for the past 1 or 2 years, the market is going to crash, we're going to crash, we're going to crash. And we continue to say the data is not showing the market is going to crash. So it was like, oh, people that took forbearance, they're going to stop making payment and then they will force foreclosure. Now we are in June of 2022. Those data are not showing that that's going to happen. So if you have been waiting for a market crash, I'm sorry to tell you, you're going to wait for a long time. So listen to this. The average home price in 2018 was 283. So you've been waiting to 2018 and now we are in 2022. The average home price is 474. You lost 150 equity. Yeah. But even while you're waiting, you're paying your rent, right? You're paying your rent. That means you're paying your landlord's mortgage. Apartment, small house, whatever it is, you're paying their mortgage, so you're paying it up. So when you're thinking about, I'm going to wait, the market is going to crash, listen, the data does not support it. So the price that you see today that you're thinking is too high is going to be even higher in the next 6 to 1 year. Why? Because we have more buyers in the market than sellers. We have a lot of millennials that are in the market that are buying these houses. So it's going to cost you more to wait, thinking you're going to get a crash. When really, if you can't afford it, you should buy it right now. So if you can afford it, you should buy it right now. Third reason why it doesn't really make any difference, that you're not going to lose money. So let's just say for whatever reason, something happened, the market crash, real estate market crash. So it doesn't affect your mortgage. It's not going to affect your mortgage payment. That is why it's advisable to get a fixed mortgage rate. Yeah, it may be hard, and it was hard for some people back in 2006, 2008, when they bought their house for 500,000 and their neighbor's house is now 300. It's now selling for 300,000. It is very hard, but it does not affect your mortgage payment. So market crash or no market crash, you still have a tangible asset. And real estate, as you know, is not a get rich quick asset. So should you buy a house right now? You bet. If you can afford it, definitely you want to go for it. Are you going to lose money? No, you're not going to lose money if you do it the right way. Do not speculate. Do not speculate. Listen, we have people that bought a house 2 years ago and they're walking away with some cash now. But that is not usual. So don't speculate. So that if you buy a house and you're able to stay in it for a while, at the end of the day, it is your house, tangible asset, right? And if you were ready to sell, you will sell and make money. So don't speculate. Don't time the market. Don't listen to all the pundits that keep telling you waiting for market to crash. We have people that have been waiting since 2018. Listen, they're still waiting. So that being said, if you're able to buy, go buy. So listen, if you're looking to buy in this crazy market, hot market, because we're still selling, contact us below, we'll take care of it. And if you're looking to sell, contact us, we'll take care of it. And listen, if you're looking to invest in real estate, definitely contact us, we'll take care of you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates once we upload a new video. Happy buying!